A very good evening to you all, and thank you for joining us on the news tonight. And these are the headlines. President William Ruto increases the Hustler Fund loan limit. The former Cabinet Secretary of Education, Professor George Magoha, dies due to heart attack at Nairobi Hospital. In Syria and Turkey, there have been devastating earthquakes that have killed thousands of people. Business news. The tax stamp supplier, SICPA, denounces fraud allegations, says its operations are above board. Sports news. The famous basketball player, LeBron James, breaks the NBA all-time scoring records. President William Ruto says the Hustler Fund will review its 18 million users' borrowing history after every 4 months and award them a financial grade that will determine one's loan limit based on how regularly they borrow and repay. He also announces the launch of a new product, Hustler Fund Microcredit, that will allow SACCOs and groups to borrow on behalf of their members by the end of the month. Former Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha died at Nairobi Hospital on Tuesday of January 24, 2023 following a cardiac arrest. He died at the age of 71 years and left behind his wife, Dr. Barbara Magoha, and his only son, Dr. Michael Magoha. He will forever be remembered for his great deeds he did in this country. Buildings including hospitals and schools have collapsed and infrastructure has been badly damaged following the death of at least 38,044 Turkish and 5,800 Syrians. Local respondents are desperately searching through the rubble for survivors. The surviving people are now facing freezing conditions and desperately need medical care, emergency shelter, food, and clean water. The UN has now launched an appeal for $1 billion in the aid to help the earthquake victims. On to the business news. The Swiss supplier of tax stamps, SICPA Security Solutions, has denounced corruption allegations leveled against it by the majority leader, Opiyo Wandayi, terming them erroneous and malicious. The SICPA says its contract to the KRA is within the confines of the law, and its contract to the taxman supports the fight against fraud and illicit trade. On to the sports news. LeBron James is an American professional basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA. He has won 4 NBA championships and has completed 10 NBA finals, 4 MVP awards, 4 final MVP awards, and 2 Olympic gold medals. He has been named an All-Star 19 times, selected to the All-NBA teams 18 times, and to the All-Defense team 6 times. Thank you for listening. Till tomorrow, same time. I have been your host, Victoria Mueni, West FM.